So today I figured I'd wash the Cordoba, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think I really helped it out much. I mean, the paint where it wasn't touched still looks pretty good, like right in here. It's not awful, but where the vinyl top used to be, as you can see, all the rivets got sanded off or ground down actually, and then sanded smooth, and they primed over it. And I wish that was not the case, but you know, what do you do? The hood also got spray painted flat black, which I wish it wasn't the case either, because it did have original paint on it. In the pictures I saw, it had just the paint had flaked off. But anyways, I mean, it looks somewhat better. I can drive the car, just not that very well. The carburetor is not that great. Get a good carburetor for it, then I can actually drive the thing. But what I want to do today, besides washing it, if you remember in the last video, we kind of talked about the interior, but just look how dirty it is. See all this dust? That's from sanding the primer, and I guess he left the windows rolled down or something. The doors open one, so I want to take and just really detail the inside, vacuum the carpet, because I really think, besides the front seat, the interior is actually still pretty nice. The dash has got a couple cracks in it, but it's not bad, and it's just, this door panel is good. The driver's side, it's got a clip that's broken off, and I think the remote mirror is missing, but I have it in the trunk, it's just not there. Anyways, look at the back seat, it's pretty much perfect, but it's just got a layer of dirt. See, I'm a shadow, but you can see that's all dust from just sanding that primer. So I want to pull it in the shop and just do an extreme detail on the inside, because the outside you really can't help much, because, well, as you can see, it's got rust and the vinyl top's missing. So what I'm thinking, eventually I'll smooth all this out and maybe just feather in some black just to get it all one color. And I might do the whole car in a satin black eventually, but for right now it's really not that big of a deal. The main issue right now is to get the thing running and driving properly, and to get rid of these hideous trailer wheels. So I don't even want to go in about those, but like I said, pull it in the shop, get it cleaned out, and then we'll go from there. Take this thing down the road to dry it off. It's not worth a chamois. It says I'm doing 60 right now. I think I'm doing more like 55. But I'll tell you what, this thing floats down the road, and the steering is tight. I know it's technically a big car by today's standards, but it's still a B body, so it handles a lot better than what you'd expect it to. I mean, the car actually is pretty tight, the steering, and it doesn't really float a lot. It soaks up the bumps, but it's not ridiculous. And I actually think it rides pretty smooth. I mean, Chrysler, they knew what they were doing when they built a good driving car. So they did a really good job with this thing. Watch this. Power window. And it works. Also running hot, so the radiator could be bad, could be stopped up. It only runs hot whenever you get after it, like I just did, so that was not a smart move on my part. Yeah. Whoops. Oh well. It just bubbled out of the cap. I mean, I don't know why, but I mean, that radiator's probably original, so I highly doubt that it's any count. So that's gonna have to be replaced, or at least fixed or something, I don't know. So anyways, before we get to where we blow this thing apart, let's just go ahead and start cleaning the interior out. So let's go ahead and talk about the plan for the Chrysler now that it's all kind of cleaned up. I want you guys to know that there is a possible way to go fast without having to have the latest and greatest and have it being in like a Challenger or Camaro or a Mustang. I want to show you guys that there are platforms out there that are still for cheap right now that you can buy today that can get some serious power and be pretty fast. So I know a lot of you said that you have to tear into the bottom end of that 400 to make any kind of power, and I don't think that's true. I want to show you guys that there are ways to get around that and make something that you wouldn't normally expect to be fast, which is why we're going to build a sleeper. I want you guys to, think about, hey, could I do this myself, because you don't have to spend all this money to get a Challenger or a Camaro or anything like that just to have a fast car. You can go out, find one of these big block Cordobas for $600 that runs and drives, start throwing some really cool go fast parts on it, and be a good street car. I'm not trying to make like 10-second passes or anything. I want to do something that's more mild than that, but I want to be able to cruise down the highway, and if I need it, it's there. Now I will eventually take the engine out and totally redo the bottom end of it and make a stroker kit maybe or something like that, raise the compression or something, I'm not too sure. But for now, I want you guys to think in your heads, hey, is this something I can do? I want to show you guys that there are ways to get around having to do all sorts of machine work and have the latest and greatest in a car just to go fast, because I think we can really do this on a low budget and be really cool. Here's a little bit of a bonus clip here. My friend Logan and Will, they actually came over to show me Logan's car. He bought a 72 Swinger and he wanted to show it to me, so he brought it over to the house and took me for a ride in it, so I'll show you that. It sounds good. You know what kind of mufflers it has? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I like the rumble from my truck, but I like the loud crack on the top. That couples has probably like 12 inches.
Yeah. Oh, your dash lights work. Mine don't.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think the fuel gauge works yet.
Black interior. See, this is what I want. I wanted mine to have black interior, but I don't know. I like the white now.
I love it didn't work with the harness. The muffle.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it's gonna have to.
Whoa! That seat's way lower than I thought.
They're pretty low. Can you put your feet over there? Yeah. Alright. Oh my god. I'm just gonna have to lay in here. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I don't have park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have neutral, reverse, and drive.
Huh.
So.
Well, just don't kill us, okay?
Oh, yeah. Number one rule. Not killing.
You can back up to the yard if you want. It sounds cool. Brakes any good?
I think so. Maybe.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this clears up a lot of what my plan is for the Cordoba. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment. If you like the video, please leave a like down below. Don't forget, order your t-shirts and your stickers, guys. It's going to directly support the Cordoba. A lot of you guys liked the video. It's like, as of me filming this right now, it's just past 100,000 views, and that's like insane. I was not expecting that, and we're almost to 40,000 subscribers, so that's like, I say it all the time, but I just cannot believe it. It's crazy to think that 40,000 people like my videos. So I'm at like a loss of words, honestly. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.